Hi, everybody. Welcome back to our Zoom part 2. So once you're in Zoom, go ahead and open my window up. There's a lot of ways you can use Zoom in your virtual teaching. You can do something super simple, especially if you want to just get started in it, and you can simply do a read aloud. So you'll come in, you open up your meeting, all of your students will be there, they'll be able to see each other, you'll have that connection, and you can just do a read aloud right now. In my class for Reading Because of Winn-Dixie, I do all my read alouds almost always in Zoom, just so the kids can see me and really see my expressions also when I'm reading. So that's a really simple way to kind of just build a little bit of community for your classroom while you're apart. Another way, if you really want to get into that teaching in Zoom, you can always do your lesson right here in the Zoom platform with a PowerPoint. So just like you use a regular PowerPoint in your classroom, you can use that in Zoom. So the cool thing about Zoom is you can share your screen. So you just come down here to our share screen. You'll choose whatever you want to share. So I'm going to do this PowerPoint. I'm going to X this out now. And then I'll click share. And now my PowerPoint comes up. So my class is able to view my lesson as I'm teaching it. So I always start with my expectations. And then for this one, we were doing a little bit of FSA review, which we don't have to worry about anymore. But we were reading an article that I had written about the desert and answering a few questions about that together. I also had them practice on their own. We use breakout rooms, and we were using it in our other platform that we use, Blackboard, Collaborate. I use both, but you can just use Zoom. It's fine. It's a little harder to have kids do individual work in Zoom, but there's a lot of other ways that you can work around this, and I'll show you some of those a little bit later in another video. But you can have them send out an independent assignment in Google Classroom if you use that. Whatever thing you're using to communicate with your students. I'm also going to show you a little bit later how to use something called GoFormative. So you can just share your lesson and teach your lesson with your PowerPoint. Another cool thing that you might want to use during a live lesson would be, again, sharing my screen. This time I'm going to click my whiteboard, click share, and then you can see that you can draw on your whiteboard if you're working out a problem. For example, you can use text if you're taking notes while you're talking, and your students will be able to see all this. You also can set it so that they are able to take kind of control and use that whiteboard as well to show you how they're working through something or solving a problem or whatever. So that is another example. A lot of times I use Zoom for whole group classes, but they're great for individual meetings as well. You can have your students share their screen. So for example, if you're having to do a test or they're having trouble with something, it's very easy for your student to share their screen. You can actually take control of their computer and help them navigate through something, or they can show you how they're working something out as well. So that's another thing I really love about it. You can also record in Zoom. So you'll see down here, you can press record, and that is there for you as well. So you can see record is right here. And you can also send recordings. So if you do a live class and someone can't make it, you can send that recording link to them and they'll open up and it'll show everything that you've taught. When you're ready to end your meeting, all you have to do is click end meeting. You click end meeting for all, and that's going to close out your meeting for everyone. All right, hope those tips helped.